Hi Scorpio, welcome to your reading. If you're new to the channel, I do timeless readings, which means that whenever you find this video is when you're meant to hear the messages within it. And in case you subscribe, I upload my new videos for Taurus and Scorpio on Tuesdays. But in the meantime, you guys are more than welcome to watch my readings and any other that are on my channel. But like I was saying, the deck that I'm using today is called the Modern Spellcaster's Tarot. And as always, if you guys are interested in getting a personal reading, my information is in the description below. So just a little bit more on how I shuffle the cards. Sometimes the cards like to flip over in the deck. I do see them. However, I usually only take cards that jump out of the deck like these ones have. And if they happen to fall out of the deck in groups that are too big, I'll go ahead and put them back in and continue shuffling. But my main goal here is to get you guys roughly 8 or 9 cards, and then we can get started on your reading. So with that being said, I'm just going to try to pull roughly 3 or 4 more cards, and then we can get started on your reading, Scorpio. Alright, Scorpio, so I do just want to let you guys know really quickly that in case you enjoyed the reading, the best way to let me know is by leaving a like or a comment. But your overall energy here is the Six of Cups, which to me is a very interesting energy because the Six of Cups is all about nostalgia. And you know what? So here where I live, there's actually a coffee shop called Nostalgia. So I'm thinking that for a lot of you guys, you might be like nostalgic about coffee, or there may be a coffee shop that has something to do, right? Maybe like a date location that you went to or something like that, but there might be a connection to that. Either way, with the Six of Cups, I'm getting that for a lot of you guys, you need to look towards the past and see what was worth keeping and, you know, what is worth changing. So, okay, I'm expressing myself incorrectly here. Look to the past and learn what you can from it. So, what would you do knowing what you know now in that situation, and then sort of take that and apply it to new situations using foresight? So, I'm getting very strong energy from the Six of Cups that it's not saying to live in the past. It's saying to use the past in a way that will benefit your future. And I don't think there's anything wrong with harmless reminiscing, but the moment you start to sort of lose touch with reality and live exclusively in the past is when you start to see issues, right? So keep everything healthy, because I think that for a lot of you guys, that might be, like, a lot of you guys might have had issues in the past where you become depressed, or you just live in sort of this state of melancholy because you know, pine for the good old days. And, you know, I'm a little bit worried that I see this Seven of Cups with this Seven of Wands in reverse. So the Seven of Cups is all about fantasizing. It's all about daydreaming. It's all about thinking. And then you have the Seven of Wands, which is my worth fighting for card, right? Like a reality that you think is worth your time and worth your fight. But this is also in reverse. Or rather, this is in reverse because the Seven of Cups isn't. So that makes me feel like you guys aren't really living in the moment right now. Like the present isn't worth fighting for as much as like just thinking about the past. But, you know, I think that this reading is here to tell you, you need to really focus on living in the present, because, you know, the past that you're so fondly reminiscing about was once the present as well. And the same way that you made memories in the past that you enjoy, you can do that right now, right? And I see that with this Hierophant and this Tower in reverse. So the Hierophant, first of all, is representative of Taurus, which is another fixed sign, and then you have Leo, represented by the Strength, which is another fixed sign. So the only fixed sign that you're not seeing in this reading, well, I mean, I'm just kind of counting the Scorpio energy because it is your reading, but the only fixed sign energy that I'm not really picking up on here is Aquarius, which is the air sign. But this is all about tradition. It's all about maintaining the past, and it's all about longevity, and it's all about teachings and sort of this dogma, right? So I feel like with this energy, like you guys are trying to really establish traditions or keep a legacy alive, something like that. And in the act of doing that, you're kind of preventing this Tower card energy to take place, right? Which the Tower card is very Scorpionic energy because it's all about death and transformation. Like this woman that's falling down, she's probably going to die from that fall. But at the same time, like that's going to have huge effects on the world around everyone present here. That's going to change the world and hopefully a way for the better, right? Like this tower crumbled because it was struck by lightning, and I'm looking at the lightning and it has little arrows at the end. So it's almost like you guys are trying to figure out which direction you want to move forward. But like I was saying with the tower, like now they know that this tower was not like safe enough to withstand any kind of lightning. So I highly doubt that in this world of these people, they're going to make special regulations for how strong a building should be in order to stand up to lightning. But the idea is there, right? Like this moment has an impact, and that impact will spark some kind of change in your life. And I feel like that's kind of the name of the game right now, is sort of what do I keep alive and what do I change? And I don't think that it's an easy answer. It's not like change everything, or it's not like keep everything. Like there's things that work and things that don't, and that's certainly the key takeaway message here. And I feel like part of you doesn't want to go back and sort of like metaphorically sort the filing cabinet of your mind, but with the Strength card and with this Four of Cups, I feel like you know that you have to. The Four of Cups is a card about dissatisfaction, and I feel like you guys would be really dissatisfied if you did a crummy job. I feel like you guys right now are all about doing things and doing them right, and you want to move forward. And the reason that you're even like taking the time to reevaluate your energy here with the Six of Cups as your overall is because you're just kind of dissatisfied with things. I feel like a lot of you guys, especially if you're in school, might be thinking about having some kind of a career change. Career change, major change as in like what you're studying, but also major change as just like a big change that's occurring in your life. But with this Four of Cups, you're certainly trying to come out with an outcome that makes you feel a lot better than where you are currently. And I feel like you're going to get it because you have this Nine of Wands here. The Nine of Wands with the Strength card is a huge, I guess huge isn't the word that I want to use, but it's an amazing combination because the Nine of Wands is all about gaining strength. The Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior. So the wounded warrior needs time to heal in order to keep fighting, but unfortunately they found themselves in another battle, which forces them to continue fighting right away. But what does that all mean? It talks about healing. That's what it means. It's you working through your healing, even though you have a life and responsibilities that you need to tend to, which is not always easy and is not always possible. So, kudos to you of the highest degree that you're actually even taking time to think about like your mental health and your physical health and just like all the things that you need to think about on top of your just day-to-day responsibilities. And that's not easy, and it requires a lot of strength and power, and that's why you have the strength present. And then lastly, we have this Page of Wands energy, which almost feels like even though this man is listening to those birds chirp, it almost looks like he's at first glance, it looks like he's using his hand to cover the sun in order to like see further, quote unquote, see further. but because it's in reverse, it feels like you're not really going this way into the future. You're looking back to the past. So I don't know. I think for a lot of you guys, you might have some heavy transits going on right now, probably like heavy aspects to like your Venus or your Mercury or something that's making you sort of nostalgic, but use it in a way that will empower you. Don't use it in a way that will debilitate you and just throw you down a path of melancholy. But that was your reading first time around, Scorpio. If you guys enjoyed, please leave a like or a comment because it really helps out the channel. And I personally really love to know if these readings resonate with you guys. But like I said before, I upload my new videos for Aries, well, on Mondays. But I upload my new videos for Taurus and Scorpios on Tuesdays. And in the meantime, you guys are more than welcome to watch my other timeless videos that I have up on the channel. And with that being said, I hope to see you guys next time for next reading.